Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahai, not Allah, not Abba, not Yahuwah. It's Yahweh. And his only God's son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua, not Yahusha. It's Yahweh Shai. So got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishop and elders, great minister, who well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupants, pushing the truth and believing in truth, but the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shed light to the hope of the elect. Shalom to the Akbar who are listening, learning, ye sisters who are listening, coming into the lesson, true faith, faith, and edification. And the day of edification, Lord, wants better find. So I titled this lesson, Patiently Waiting on Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai while watching the prophecies as a movie. And there's been a lot of things going on since the 60s. And the reason I mention the 60s, because that was the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's last and final empire. And I'm going to read this in Obadiah 1 and 3. Now, I was just watching this movie. There's a new movie, and it's called ISS, which is International Space Station. That's the name of the movie, ISS. And it's very spiritual. It's kind of stupid, but it's spiritual because they show you in the movie while they was at the space station, the missiles the missiles going off and being dropped, or being shot on Babylon the Great and all over the planet. And they show you in the movie how, as the movie kept playing, more and more of the earth was being made, was turning red, and they was watching it from the space station. And it's very spiritual because it tell you in Revelation that them that have gotten a victory stand upon a sea of glass, right? Meaning with fire. So the elect are going to see whatever parts of the earth that's going to be destroyed by the missiles, all 5,000 square miles of America, the land of Israel, and other parts of the world where the missiles going to hit at. So in the movie ISS, they were showing how, as the movie kept playing, more and more of the earth was being made red with fire. You gotta watch the movie. It's called ISS, International Space Station. I just got to watching it a little minute ago. Stupid movie, but very spiritual. Because if they was watching the earth being destroyed from space, that's gonna be the elect in the chariots watching uh, North America, Babylon the Great, Israel, and other parts of the earth being destroyed with missiles. So the Lord said this, Obadiah 1 and 3. The proud of thine heart have deceived thee, that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks, which is the Edomites. They come from the cave. The word called caves and literally mean cave dweller. It say that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks. That's why you got concrete everywhere, asphalt, sidewalks, right? Concrete everywhere, concrete and asphalt everywhere, because it reminds them of the caves. D, it said, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, this will I bring thee down. So them setting their nest amongst the stars, which I just mentioned, the movie I just got through watching, ISS, which is International Space Station, and they show you from the space station how America was getting destroyed with the missiles, and they got a message because on the space station is the cosmonauts, which are the Russians and American astronauts, and both of them got a message They said take over the whole space station. This is the message that was sent to the U.S. astronauts, and this was the message that was sent to the Russian astronauts, and they both was trying to kill each other at the space station. But every time they showed a clip from the space station to the Earth was getting redder and redder from the missiles. You gotta watch the movie. Real spiritual. It's a stupid movie, but it's pretty decent when it comes to how the Earth gonna be destroyed. And I was thinking about how while they was looking at the Earth, cause the July chick said it like a volcano went off when she first saw it, but it was the missiles getting shot. And as it said in Revelation, those that got the victory over the beast and its mark and its image stood on a sealed glass made with fire. And that was the elect watching America be destroyed from the chariots. So I was just thinking about this title of the prophecies that's been playing out. So let me read this again. Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. And this is when the Edomites begin to fall in the 60s. And at the same time in the 60s, when the so-called white man set the International Space Station up, which is now like a Hilton, a Marriott, because they're gonna try to escape there. Those are one of the places they're gonna try to escape. The space station, which is like a hotel, like a resort. They $1 billion sub yachts in these bunkers. So as these bastards set their nest amongst the stars, which is a space station, at that same time in the 60s, the Lord had reincarnated, regenerated John the Baptist, Elijah, as Abba Bivens, and the truth came on earth, man. It's the tell you in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, by the Spirit of the Lord's mouth. So the beginning of the so-called white man's fall is when he set his nest up, and the Lord had Elder Abba Bivens to bring this truth out around that same time, man. So, and I was just thinking about all the things that's been happening. You had the crash of 1928, 29, which was before they did that. But the Lord already had the fall of the so-called white man in the mix, which was beginning with World War One. But from the 60s to now, I just got a couple precepts I want to read. From the 60s to now. So after they did that, the Lord put his truth in the earth, and these bastards been falling. Now, when they start doing that, the main thing that was bringing down the so-called white man's empire, they put their women to work. Before so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, West Indian, Haitian women was on the plantations, it was the Edomite woman. Whether people know it or not, it was the Edomite women that was on the plantation, man. They put their women to work. When you go and look up all the things that had to do with rights and the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, that was talking about the Edomites. So when you listen to these politicians and anything that got to do with the government, when you hear them say, we the people, it ain't talking about so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians. It's talking about Edomites. It ain't talking about Chinese, Japanese, Africans, East Indians. It's talking about Edomites. They set up a standard for them. This is for them, just like the Fubu say, for us, by us. That's what the Edomites, they set up a way for their people. So when Jake say, oh, I got rights, and I got the right to free speech, and I got the right to bear arms, that was to the Edomites, man. This had nothing to do with you, Hebrew Israelites. Anyway, this devil kingdom started to fall. They women had to go to the plantations, man. The man could no longer take care of the house, the wife, the kids, the bills, and because the wife had a car too. And there was a time when the Edomites lived great. That's why Trump whole campaign run was "Make America Great Again." When was America great? When so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians was in slavery, man. When we was on the bottom, and it was white only pies, white only water fountains, white only bathrooms, white only everything. So this bastard kingdom has been falling. And why it has been falling, the Lord say certain prophecies was going to play out in the earth. Let me get this in Matthew 24. This is Matthew 24 and 1. And Yahweh went out and departed from the temple, and the disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahweh said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. So everything in America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed. That's that 2 Peter 3, 10 through 13. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. Everything is made with elements. The cars, the building, the people, everything, man. It said the works therein shall be burned up. It say, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciple came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. You got a lot of guys doing this. You got a lot of guys that's teaching, but they're not giving you sound doctrine. And that's why I tell you in our 1 Corinthians 4:15, it reads, though you have, though you have 10,000 instructors in Hamashiach, yet have you not many fathers, right? Though you have 10,000 instructors in Hamashiach, yet have you not many fathers. So though you have a lot of slow-bellied niggas that's teaching so-called the truth, allegedly, that's calling on Yahweh Shema Shai, most calling on Christ, most high Christ blessed. But it reads in 1 Corinthians 4:15, though you have 10,000 instructors in Hamashiach, yet have you not many fathers. So you got a lot of people that's so-called teaching you that you're a Hebrew Israelite, the truth. That's basically them saying, the Lord said again, Matthew 24:5, for many shall come in my name saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And you done had guys that literally said that they is Jesus Christos. We had a nigga come to the camp about 3 years ago. This nigga said that he was Yeshua and he got 23 chromosomes, that he didn't have a father. We was like, well, nigga, the real Messiah had a father, you slow bellied nigga. But this nigga came up and said he was Yeshua and he got 23 chromosomes. So it reads, these things is happening. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and ye shall hear of wars, real wars, and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. There was World War One, there was World War Two, there was a civil war, there are small proxy wars. There was a civil war between the 13 colonizers of Babylon the Great America and the French, Spanish, and the British. And it tell you in Daniel 7 that the three horns was plucked up by one little horn. The three horns that was plucked up was the French, Spanish, and the British, and was plucked up by that little horn, which was the colonizers of America. Now you had the French, the Spanish, and the British. The so-called Jamaicans was conquered by the British. The so-called Haitians was conquered by the French. In the Northern Kingdom, so-called Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Panamanians, they was conquered by the so-called Spanish. No coincidence that these three Edomite nations conquered the Haitians, the Jamaicans, and the Northern Kingdom tribes. And the American colonizers conquered Judah, right? So this little horn through Civil War, right? Prophecy written. I just want to make the points how we've been watching even before we came into the truth. Prophecies has been playing out. It say again, Matthew 24:6, and you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And what's going on now? There's been over 2,000 earthquakes since January, just this year. Last year, over 10, 20,000 earthquakes, man. And the year before that, the Lord killed last year over 50,000 people in Turkey. Morocco, 1,000 plus in the earthquake. There's a lot of judgment going on, man. But these prophecies is playing out. And it's some points I want to make. In the second Ezra, in second Ezra 5, it reads this. Then shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again. And the wild beasts, oh, again, second Ezra 5:8, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and confusion, the Babylon the Great America is throughout the four corners of the earth, man, because of the so-called white man. Confusion is everywhere through their policies and legislation, their democracy, their draconian measures. The confusion is everywhere. As they tell you in Genesis 3:14, the Lord said to the serpent, on thy belly shall I go, right? Meaning gonna be the lowest, the basest of men, and dust should I eat all the days of thy life. Which means the confusion. There shall be a confusion also in many places. Why? Because of the so-called white man. And the fire shall be often sent out again. There's always fires. California, well, the four corners of the earth, man. Fires popping up everywhere, right? What happened in Maui, man, in Hawaii over there? Destroy the whole city, man. Fire, tornadoes, hurricanes, storms. It say, and the fire shall be often sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places. And this is heavy because you got gators down here in Florida been destroying these Edomites, man. I ain't heard no gator killed no jakes. They been eating up Edomites, man. Old lady walking her dog, gator got her. The gator that ate the baby out there at Disney, Animal Kingdom. Edomites, man. Uh, it said wild beasts shall change their places. You got bears that's pulling up down here in Florida to people garbage can looking for food, man. The one in the news of last year, the bear was on the guy's porch, man, at his front door. This has been normal. And not just here. There's been animals. These people be going on these hiking trails, these mountain lions, these cougars. They've been destroying people, man. Animals that in places they don't supposed to be at, man. Why? Because the so-called white man is destroying their habitation. Wolves, bobcats. It's a, and there should be a confusion also in many places, and the fire should be often sent out again, and wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women will bring forth monsters. The elder Amawan Gaba did a lesson last year this Jake, who his face he looked like a monster, man, but he had a tumor. That's just one of many. These monsters also represents these little thug GMO babies out here, man. All they do is kill. Here's another one. Was it second Ezra 6:21? And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. What is this? Premature babies, man. Preemies, man. This is really happening now where women are having children and they are growing up fast as hell, man. This is prophecy that we are watching unfold, waiting patient on the Lord. Let me get this in Second Timothy, because this ain't no coincidence neither. In Second Timothy 3, it reads, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, boasters, it's a covetous, proud, blasphemers, disobedient parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Now, this first one said, verse 2, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. It ain't no coincidence that you got a selfish stick that was created. In this era, this Generation Z, Generation X, whatever we living in, there was created a selfie stick, man. The Lord said, 2 Timothy 3:2, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. Verse 4, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Right? You could be your own idol. This is prophecies unfolding, man. These are prophecies that are really happening. And there's a term in the Latin that's called ordo ab chaos, which is order out of chaos. Esau is doing this through the gender that's called problem reaction solution. These things is really happening, man. And they got on the books these executive orders. I got it on my phone. They're gonna be executive orders. They're gonna be able to take away the food if you hoarding food, if you growing food, if you got any type of CB radios, anything, they're gonna be able to take all that, man. These are prophecies that we are watching play out, famines and pestilence. That were just locusts that destroyed the crops in Russia. The locusts went from Africa to Russia, man. This is in the news last year. From Africa to Russia. And the scripture talks about that. When you leave America, there are famines going on in different countries, man. People are starving. You got people that's dealing with everyday life, bombs going off, missiles getting dropped. And over there in so-called the Holy Land, which is defiled, they are destroying women and children, man, dropping missiles. And the Lord said when the Israelites go home, ain't gonna be no weapons of war. But this is happening. The Lord said our land should be divided by line. Amos 7:17. Now you got three different nations in the land of Israel destroying it, man. The Edomites, the Arabs, and the Iranians, which is Elam. Elam, Edom, and Ishmael is in our land, which is divided by line, man. So we watching these prophecies play out. Hold on, bear with me for a second. So this is Habakkuk chapter 1. And I'm going to show these articles real quick. I want to get these precepts out the way. I just want to make some points. This is Habakkuk 1 and 5. It reads, Behold ye among the heathen and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days which you will not believe, though it be told to you. And as Habakkuk said, Salakia, as Habakkuk said, it's Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. I will watch and see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. When it means what I shall answer when I'm reproved, when the Lord reactivates you to this truth, then you're supposed to stand upon your watch. He said, "Now what and what I shall answer when I am reproved." So as the Lord have reproved, don't know how long, and it doesn't matter. All I know is the Lord reproved me, and I have understanding of what's going on. So I'm gonna stand upon my watch. Now this is bricks will, will in U.S. dollar dominance. Just read this article from my phone because he's always playing with my internet. So I ain't even going to attempt to even scroll on the article. So I'm going to read it from the phone. So let's read some of this. And it reads, this is prophecy, man. Now, as I did a lesson a few years ago, I did a few lessons on the one guy that already had the brain implant. He already had it. So for Elon Musk to say the first guy with the brain implant, that's trash. Because I got a video on another guy that already had the brain implant. But anyway, we here, man. We here, and this is being made mandatory. I mean, this is being made known throughout the four corners of the earth that the MOTB will be made mandatory. But it's being shown. You know how many people that already had the MOTB, man? There's a club over there. Was it in Paris, France, somewhere? No, Sweden, Slovakia, in Sweden. When a lot of these rappers already, you got to have a C hip to get into the club, man. There's a lot of people that already have the C hip. And when you read these scriptures, man, it's beautiful because now it makes more sense why I say to take that the world will be made mandatory to take the C hip in their forehead or in their right hand or in their hands, period. The forehead being the brain, right? Because it can help you. All your nerves, whether you got a broke back, all your nervous systems run to your brain, right? So it make more sense why I say head, forehead, and hands. Because your nervous system and your brain, so to put the implant into your brain where your nervous system is at, that controls everything, man. So it make more sense why you how about Shema Shot, why the Lord said in the forehead or in the hands, man. The hands is gonna be for the regular people that don't got no ailments. The brain implant is for those that have ailments, man. Paraplegics, quadriplegics, Alzheimer's, dementia, different ailments. But those that don't got ailments, they can get it in their hands. It make so much sense. It just makes sense, man. Now it make more sense because you got those paraplegics, quadriplegics, these Alzheimer's, how you pronounce the word, dementia, these different cancer patients and sclerosis and all these different names, these different diseases that Esau, that the so-called white man created in a damn lab. It makes sense why it said the forehead. Lord already had this predestinated. So anyway, let me read some of this. It makes sense, man. So it reads, the BRICS bloc is looking to put an end to the US dollar global reserve currency status. BRICS want to put their local currencies ahead of the US dollar to settle cross-border transactions. The move will strengthen their native economies, making businesses thrive and massively save on one-sided exchange rates. A stronger local currency will reflect positively on their respective GDPs, making their economies receive a boost in the arm. It's a not only is BRICS planning to ditch the US dollar, they are convincing other countries to follow the same path. If the de-dollarization trend picks up steam, the US dollar will be the hardest hit currency in the markets. And we know this. So it said the BRICS, the era of US dollar dominance is over, predicts Wall Street analysts. The global dominance of the US dollar could end soon and no longer remain the world's reserve currency, warns 83-year-old Wall Street analyst Dick Bove. The veteran analyst highlighted the de-dollarization trend kick-started by BRICS and their ability to convince other developing countries to ditch the US dollar. Bowles said that the era of the US dollar is almost finished and the USD remains on its last leg. And we know this. We know this. The Lord set up a guard for these nations, and that guard will be Gog, Magog, man, which is the Russians. Let me get this other article. I just want to show you a couple of these articles, get a couple precepts, and I'm gonna move on. Now, this say, let's read this article. It say BRICS hold 45 trillion in wealth after Saudi Arabia joins. See, it's a in what is certainly a key byproduct of the alliance expansion. BRICS now holds 45 trillion in combined wealth after Saudi Arabia joined. Indeed, the economic alliance introduced five new countries that are set to be key parts of the bloc's 2024. Subsequently, it has led to the bloc's united wealth surpassing the G7 collective. They also welcomed the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Iran, and Ethiopia, which is also in Ezekiel 38, man. Moreover, the expansion members of the alliance have also led to the increase in overall global GDP and share of global oil production. Now, the bloc has surpassed the Western G7 in those three key areas. And we know this. We know this. Now, I saw this because this is also prophecy. Let me show you something, man. Slow bellied niggas, man. That's what Paul said. I gotta read this. I had to throw this in there. I saw this today, and I just gotta throw this in there, man. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. Now I saw this today. Yeah, let me read. Let me get this, man. In First Corinthians 4:8, because this is also a part of prophecy, man. Now this is a video that I saw today in Slovakia. It say Snoop Dogg and Master P suing over their cereal brand. Hey, these niggas don't know what's going on, man. These niggas want about making some cereal. This nigga got Fruity Hoops, Honey Old Snacks, Cinnamon Toasties, Cocoa Toasties, Ice Crunchies. So here's the Frosting Flakes right here. These are the Cocoa Puffs. These are Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Honey Old Snacks got to be Cheerios, right? Honey Nut Cheerios. And Fruit Loops right here. See this madness? Let's play this. Let me turn this volume down. These niggas is stupid, man. And these niggas said they suing Walmart and the company Post Foods. Man, them niggas, these might finna run these niggas out of business. Check this out. Slovakia. Damn infomercial. Hold on. Let's get this out of the way. Slovakia. All right. Hold on. Check this out.
Rappers Snoop Dogg and Master P are taking on two giants in the retail world, Walmart and the Post Cereal Company. As NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu, Snoop's new cereal brand.
Legendary rapper Snoop Dogg, whose real name is Calvin Brodus, via video this morning.
We ain't built this brand to sell it.
His statement, part of a news conference with his business partner, rapper Master P, where the two of them announced they're suing cereal giant Post and retail leader Walmart.
This is about minority-owned companies getting a fair share.
At issue is anecdotal video, and they've been wondering, says attorney Ben Crump, why they can't find Snoop cereal on Walmart shelves.
At dozens of Walmarts all around America, everybody went saying, where's Snoop cereal?
In the retail game, product placement is very important. Where is it in the store, and who can see it?
That shelf space in any supermarket first is worth millions, and it's very, very limited.
But in the video, Crump alleges that Snoop's Fruity Hoops, Cinnamon Toasties, and others are being hidden from customers, sitting on stockroom shelves.
This one got my name on it and you can't find it.
Post had an agreement with Master P to make sure that Snoop cereal got on the shelves.
Today, Crump filed a lawsuit on behalf of the rappers. Among their claims against Walmart and Post, breach of contract, fraud, collusion, and conspiracy. We asked him, though, why Walmart would hide a product that could potentially make millions of dollars for the retail chain.
That's not for us to figure out.
Responded to NBC4's request for comment, saying in part, many factors affect the sales of any given product, including consumer demand, seasonality, and to once we're served with a complaint. Post consumer brands also responded, saying they were excited to partner with Brodus Foods and made substantial investments in the business.
1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 8. Now you are full, now you are rich. Ye have reigned as kings without us. And I would to God ye did reign, that we also might reign together. Master P, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Oprah Winfrey, Will Smith, Denzel Washington don't own none of these Costco's, BJ's, Walmart's, Whole Foods, Sam's Clubs. They don't own none of these ports where these cargo freight ships come in at with these freights on them. They don't own none of those cargo ships. They don't own none of that, man. This is a part of prophecy too, man. That's why I threw that in there. Niggas, again, First Corinthians 4 and 8. Now you are full, now you are rich. You have reigned as kings without us, and I would to God that you did reign. These niggas ain't gonna get them. They ain't gonna learn until they gotta die, man. Let me get this in First Corinthians 11:19. All these prophecies is playing out. First Corinthians 11:19. For there must be also heresies among you, that they which are approved may be made manifest among you. You got niggas that said that John the Baptist fell out the truth. John the Baptist fell out the truth, man. Yahweh Shai ain't do no miracles. You got a nigga that said you can sleep with your woman in the ass. You got another nigga that said you can sleep with your woman on the Sabbath. ISUPK and IUIC. You got a nigga that's saying GOCC that the Edomites can be saved. That nigga also said that slow belly nigga Ricard that mermaids are real. It must be heresies among us that they which are approved of Yahweh Shemal Shai the T Sound doctrine. It's supposed to be niggas like this on the screen. And I used to love listening to the No Limit music. Listening to Texas Suave House music, Swisher House, that South music. I used to love Snoop Dogg growing up. These niggas is bugged out, man. How you think you finna sue the Post Food Company, man? Them Edomites money is so long. I'm talking about 1492 long. You think you can sue? You think you got enough money to play this game with Post Foods and Walmart? Nigga, we talking about Walmart, whom the Waltons own this place. You think your money is, man? These niggas gotta be bugged out of their fucking mind, man. But these are the things that the Lord got playing out, so we can look and see and say these niggas is crazy. Prophecies are playing out. These niggas are her royal roots, which I did a lesson on her slow belly ass. She said that the 400 years of captivity for the Hebrew Israelites was up August the 19th, 2019. Where the hell is she at, man? I ain't even been on her channel no more. What could you say after 2019? I did a lesson on that day, August the 19th, 2019. We supposed to be back in Israel right now. Why the fuck is we still in captivity paying oh, that's another one. Let me read it. Why's we still paying? Why are we still subject to fucking payments? Baruch, after you done said we supposed to be, August the 19th, 2019, captivity is over. Who the hell will continue to listen to somebody that lied to you? And it ain't come true. A person might say, well, that's what happened with the whole 2000 thing when the apostles, the whole thing about the Y2K shit. Well, if Yahweh Shai had pulled up in 2000, none of us right now be in the truth. We would have we would have all came back as babies in the kingdom. Baruch chapter 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. So 2019, August the 19th, 2019 was the end of our captivity while we still here in Babylon the Great and scattered to the four corners of the earth. Then you had Salakia. Now you have some niggas talking about They in the new covenant, but your ass is still subject to payments. You still paying taxes. You still got to get up and go to the damn plantation and work for the so-called white man. But you in the new covenant though. But you still got pains, aches, headaches. You probably, hey, whatever pains it is, toothache, feet ache, back ache, your head hurting, huh? You stump your toe, you bit your tongue, whatever it is. But you in the new covenant. All these things is prophecies that was foretold, man. And we are watching the world wax worse. The people, there is no love. As the scripture said, the love of many shall wax cold. This is second Ezra. And I was just meditating on this at the plantation, man. It's so much I can bring out. This is second Ezra 4 and 28 it reads. But as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. And every morning I watch Elder Hawad in the news, man. You had this Edomite that killed his wife because she told him that he was cutting up the damn onions wrong, man. Right? The other week, you had a Jake that woke the Jake up and asked him where the remote was at, and that nigga killed him, man. There is so much death dealing with women committing adultery. I'm talking about these husbands, boyfriends, whatever, is killing these women out here, man. Killing these women, man. And most of these women that's committing adultery and getting put to death is so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women. It ain't been many white women, Edomite women. It's been Israelite women, man. The Lord has been judging these women, man. You got men that's doing stupid stuff, man. It's a lot of death. The Lord is judging, man. For this man to put his wife to death by some damn onions, as Elder Wise says, she got on his nerve. The one Jake was that last year, the end of last year, that went into the damn dollar store and chopped this girl up with a damn machete, man, because she was cheating on him, man. There's a lot of things going on, and we are watching these prophecies play out as a movie, man. But the rest of the world, every time you see, every morning you can turn your local news on, there's more death. But the world look at it, it's just news. What's going on with the border crisis, man? Ordo ab chaos, which is Latin for order out of chaos, man. Esau was setting up these plants. Oh, let me get these. Let me get this. I'm gonna read a couple of these. This is the brother. The brother Kazab on your house will always send me stuff. He always send me news articles. So just a couple of these, right? It says hundreds of people are missing as the death toll from Chile wildfires reach 123. Atmospheric river, 3 killed as record rainfall drenches California. The brother sent me so much stuff, man. U.S. strikes Iraq and Syria, 40 plus killed after bombers hit. 5.1 magnitude earthquake strikes near Oklahoma City. Right? U.S. launches strikes in Iraq and Syria as Israel Hamas war rages. There's a lot, man. Several dead after small plane crashes into mobile home in Florida. It's a video shows moment of deadly gas explosion in Kenya. Good for them Hamites. It's a lot, man. The brother always sending me stuff, man. Look, U.S. orders reprisal strikes against Iranian-backed militia. Brace for a recession that may trigger a stock market meltdown worse than 2022, says top economists. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. There's a lot of things going on, man. Israeli forces may have violated international law in West Bank hospital raid, experts say. And they just killing these kids, man, and women and kids, man. And Elder Washawamba made a point how the part of the land of Israel, the Gaza Strip, Esau want that, man. When they took that land and they divided it and told them, okay, y'all can get this, we're gonna get this over here. Them Edomites, now they want that part of the land, man. The part of the land where the Palestinians at. That's one of the best parts of the land, man. On that side, man. They want that too. So now they just bumming to get it, man. So however Yahweh Shemar Shah had it set up to play out. Now Esau want to take that too. And it's a lot more, man. So let me go back to this. Second Ezra 4 and 27. Second Ezra 4 and 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and the place where the evil is sown passed down away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. Verse 37. By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. And as the scripture tell you in Daniel 7, that the three horns that was plucked up by the little horn, the French, Spanish, and the British, and then you had the little horn, which is America, right? The colonizers. Oh, I was watching this video. I forgot who it was, but the Edomites said, "Yeah, like we had to leave. We had to leave from Europe and find our own place. We had to use. We had to separate from Britain." Oh, I was listening to Richard Wolf, and the guy was making a point in the video in the interview. He was like, "Yeah, we had to leave them, man, and go find our own." America came out of Great Britain. I did a lesson on Richard Wolf was making the point how America came out of Britain, man. And that's why I tell you in Jeremiah 50 that Jeremiah 50 and 12, I think it is. Was it Jeremiah 50 and 12? Yeah, your mother shall be so confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations, which is America, shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. This is the hindermost of the nations, America. South Central, North America, Canada. These bastards came out of Great Britain, man. But not Great Britain. That's what the Brexit was about. The Brexit uh, was Britain separating themselves, which is prophecy, right here. Your mother shall be so confounded. She that bear you. These things is playing out, man. These is prophecies. But the rest of the world look at it as it's just news, man. Like Elder Monatazapa was doing a lesson on the guy that had the dream about the missiles, but he didn't understand, man. Like the things that he was saying, it's all scripture, man. Like we are really living, watching prophecies play out real time. And the apostles, the things they've been saying for years, man. Like they get these things is happening now. And this MOTB is so close to being made mandatory, and the people are being conditioned through these Zelle and PayPal and Apple Pay. The world is being conditioned to not use cash. But this is the new normal, man. This shit is normal. But it ain't normal. But this is the new normal to the world, man. People are being conditioned through gradualism to just accept. Cause what you gonna do? And I was mentioning this in the lesson I did some months ago. How China just straight up changed, and you either got PayPal or you got the chip over there in China, man. What can you do? And it's just, man, it's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah that He's saving America for last. Cause these things are happening. China, they got over 3 million cameras, so everything is through face recognition, man. And they going through this whole credit system, like in the movie Black Mirror. They doing this whole credit system shit, and this is happening here, man. Cause here in Babylon, if you don't got no good credit, you can't pull up to a car lot and get you no car. You can't get a house with no down payment. If you got good credit, you can get a car off the lot with nothing down. You can get a house, nothing down. So the way the Edomites is planning this, it's all. And when you see the articles when they said BRICS, that them, the BRICS nations, and all these other nations is dumping the dollar. What you think is happening, man? The elite control both sides of everything. So just because it sounds like it's something different, no, man, this is gonna be the globe. This is the MOTB, the RFID is gonna be global dominance, man. Global currency. It's just how the elite setting it up is conditioning the people, man. Of the other countries is doing it. Of course, it makes sense that we do it. So when Esau pushes uh problem, reaction, solution, that agenda, what you think the world gonna do, man? They can't just push them on you overnight. It have to happen over time. A person have to adjust. It's just like you get with somebody. You don't know them. Y'all been talking for days, weeks, months. Y'all been talking. Then y'all all of a sudden y'all go out on a date. Y'all go out on a date, go get something to eat, go somewhere nice. Y'all get to talk a little bit. May find somewhere to walk around after y'all go to the little dinner date, a nice little park, like downtown Orlando. You got little Lake Yola. You'll get a date with a chick. You can pull up down there late night, like 2, 3, 1 in the morning, walk around this big ass lake, right, and just talk. You have a good conversation. That's how it started. This was going on with the MOTB, man. It's conditioning the people. It giving you a nice conversation, like, yeah, this the way to go. Yeah, let's just do this, like the world doing. We might well just. And if you don't fall in line with it, that makes you what? That makes you a black sheep, outcast. And that's the elect. That's the hopeful elect. We ain't gonna conform. We ain't gonna comply. But these things is happening, man. While prophecy, and that's another beautiful thing. While prophecies is happening, the world is looking at it as it's just news. So they conditioned to hearing bad news, but then it's gonna get worse. It ain't just gonna be bad news. It's gonna be horrible news. It's gonna be devastating news. These people have lost their houses. Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, California was burning up for the last 3, 4 years. People lost everything, man. People lost everything. These hurricanes and tornadoes and floods that's been tearing America up. The people had a nice crib 2, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, but now they asses at Red Cross, man. Now they getting canned goods and shit from these damn pantries. But the people are still being conditioned to go with whatever happens. And oh, the mindset is, as Apostle Ramla about years ago, normancy bias. That's where the people is at, man. Well, the world is being conditioned to flock to the ways of Esau, eating the so-called white man, which is death, by the way. People that's losing their houses. They are losing everything that they have worked for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It's gone. And all they got, when the hurricanes came and the floods came, all they got on their back, all they got is the clothes on their fucking back, man. And nobody is in fear, Yahweh Shema Shai, knowing that these things come from the Lord, man. But Yahweh Shai said in John 15 and 22, if he had not come, they have not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin, man. Because before Jacob trouble happened, everybody in America, everybody in Babylon the Great will have heard this word, man. Everybody. You can say, Lord, I ain't know them was your men. They was cussing. They had the Bible and they was talking about damn and shit and hell. Listen, man, though we be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, man. Though we be rude in speech from time to time, yet not in knowledge. The world is being conditioned to die grievous deaths, man. They are being conditioned to die grievous deaths. To show you how stupid these niggas is, Master P and Snoop. How the hell are you gonna fight against the Waltons and post fools, man? Them niggas gotta be out of their mind, think they gonna win this case, man. Talk about cause they cereals ain't on the damn shelf. Slow belly, bugged out niggas, man. It was Jeremiah 2 and 33. Why? Trimmest thy ways seek love. Therefore thou hast also taught the wicked ones thy ways. They reign like kings without us, man. These niggas think the little bit of money they got, they gonna overpower the elites. But this is Yahweh Shema Shah, man. I just some points I was just thinking about, man. Oh, let me get this. In Psalms 37 and 7, watching these prophecies play out, man. And with the world is waxing worse, man. People is bugging out all type of all manners of follies. Jake just saying anything, man. Jake asks the stupidest questions on the comment board, especially listen to Elman Zappa, man. It's some dumbass niggas on the planet Earth, man. Psalm 37 and 7. Rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. And this is all they do, man. But watching the prophecies unfold, this Edomite kingdom is falling, man. This nigga had to take his women and put them on the plantation. And when I've been saying this so much lately, man, if you're a so-called white person in America and you gotta work, you are a three-time loser, man. Right? You had the Greeks, it's when they established the sword, they established their wickedness. The Roman Empire is when they magnified the sword, they magnified their wickedness. This last empire, the American Empire, the Great Britain Empire, the France, the Turkey Empire, the so-called white man's empire, the last Roman Empire. They have perfected the sword. They have perfected their wickedness. So if there's a so-called white person that works, you are a three-time loser. If I gotta pull up to the Walmart or the Publix or the BJ's or the Costco's or the Whole Foods or the Sam Clubs, and I see a so-called white person in there shopping next to me, your ass is a three-time loser. You lost. Again, I mentioned the Saturday camp. I pull up to the gas station Saturday going to camp. I saw an Edomite in a Lamborghini, man. One of the newest models. How the hell you out here getting your own cold coffee, man? Whatever he was getting from the Wawa, cause they sell food. You know, you can get gas, drinks, whatever. They sell food. How is it that you bring your dumb ass out? Maybe you just want to say, I want to go out and get my own shit today. Okay, not no real king. I ain't getting a damn thing in the kingdom, man. I am not putting my hands on nothing, man. Everything I want is gonna be brought to me, man. How you riding around in $100,000, $500,000 car, and you gotta pull up and get your own shit? Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna do that in the kingdom, man. This nigga was getting gas like me. I ain't doing nothing, man. So you ride around the damn Lamborghini right now, out here with us, you a three-time loser, man. Ain't no way I'm finna be sliding a chariot and pull up and I'm finna jump out and grab my own shit. You crazy as hell. Not in my kingdom. Not in our kingdom. It ain't gonna happen. These Edomites is lost, man. And if the Edomites, any Edomite, if your ass don't got $1 million in your bank account, 1 million plus, you are a three-time loser. If I see your ass walking, you is a three-time loser, man. You on the city bus, you a three-time loser, man. These Edomite kingdom, we are watching it crumble. Call out Yahweh Shema Shah. Lord was edifying, yet give all praise honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rekah Korash. The honors to the apostles, and the bishop, and others, a great millstone, who well, who teach well, who are the apostles, and others of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And the sincere salutation to all the occupants, pushing this truth, and believing this truth, but four winds of the earth. The entire world share not to the hopeful elect. Shalom to that while through our listen learning. If you sister or listen on throughout tuning in. May Yahweh Shema shall continue blessing your houses. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Say night time I say Shalom. Wa, ba, ba, ba.